It's not exactly, what time is it? It's not exactly 6. I'm getting closer, but today I just felt a little better and I got some stuff to tell y'all about. And we need to talk. But before we go there, let me get situated. Y'all, I've been surrounded by angels all day today. I'm going to tell y'all about them too.
Some talk loud. I talk true. That's why they listen. I don't chase validation, I just stay in the news. I don't flex for attention, I exist in the fields. I'm the crack in their comfort, the echo in their mind. I walk where they whisper, but never step inside. I don't lie for protection, I don't bend for applause. My silence is a weapon, my truth rewrite laws. They build walls out of fear, I just step through the frame. I don't flinch when it burns, I just smile at the flame. I don't need permission to break what they fake. I don't run from the risk, I just teach it to shake. I speak what they fear to say. I don't kneel, I don't fade away. I'm the storm they avoid to face. The unmasked truth in a world of grace. I speak what they fear to say. I don't dress my words to obey. I'm the fire they hide from sight. The type of truth that doesn't ask if it's right. I don't beg for their silence, I don't owe them a sound. I don't seek their approval, I just shake up the ground. I'm the chill in the blaze, the fracture and doubt. The moment they realize what power looks like without shout. I don't wait for a signal, I don't knock on closed doors. I don't bluff when it's heavy, I just settle the scores. I'm the breath before thunder, the hush before change. I'm the reason there's safety suddenly feels strange. I don't whisper sugar to hide what I mean. I don't fit in the frame, I distort the whole scene. I speak what they fear to say. I don't kneel, I don't fade away. I'm the storm they avoid to face. The unmasked truth in a world of grace. I speak what they fear to say. I don't dress my words to obey. I'm the fire they hide from sight. The type of truth that doesn't ask if it's right. They speak to be liked, I speak to be known. Only one of us exists when the lights are gone. I speak what they fear to say. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't sway. I'm the verse that refuses to bow. The truth they all dodge, but they hear it now. I speak what they fear to say. I don't flinch, I don't fade, I don't stray, I don't stray. I'm the kind of echo that stays. Long after pride walks away.
Ooh, that bass feels good.
Truth ain't loud, it's undeniable.
Y'all, first let me we got a company that I think I mentioned it in one of my videos before. So hold on just one second. I'm gonna play something. I just want something playing in the background for a second. But I think I mentioned that there was a new dispensary here in Fort Worth on Lancaster. And I'm gonna explain this move today, y'all. And I ain't gonna say it's gonna be like this every day, but I kind of hope so, because this feels good, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Let me put me some in my background. Y'all know I gotta have a little something rumbling on this floor while we're talking. Anyway, I was going down Lancaster, and I had my Botox injections today, and was going to get food and stuff, and I was finna pass this place for probably like the 6th or 7th time. But I heard something so freaking clear say, turn around. I've been promising, this earth angel has been promising the universe that I'm going to start listening. Y'all, I turned that car around. I was literally in the far left-hand turning lane. There was no cars. And I don't know how that happened because this is Lancaster. There was literally no cars in the 3 rows next to me. I literally just slowly crept out that lane and went up through that parking lot. Now, when I went inside, that Virgo in me, that prejudge a little bit, something I've been working real hard to stop doing because I am not God. When I walked in there was nothing inside. Had a little glass case thing. So I thought at first it was like one of those finna be set up like a little gambling thing. So something said, the old me, hollering about, come on, let's go. But y'all, it was this pretty little old chocolate lady sitting right behind the counter. Oh, she's beautiful. And she was sitting there, and we just started talking. And I asked her about what they had and everything. And so I basically took like one of pretty much everything they had at this location. And that's only because they're setting up, this is a new location. So they do have a few things inside. But if you want the full store, it is located at 6700 Brentwood Stair, Suite 124. It's called Green Jar Dispensary. Now this store is completely set up, completely full. Everything you need is there. They have everything from wax, key, edibles, exotic flowers, THC drinks, THC gummies, THC carts, pens, more. Now I have not gone to the other location, and that's because God guided me to that one for a reason. Y'all, when I tell y'all today I've been surrounded by angels, this young lady, I've been hearing since my husband passed that, I'm sorry, I can only imagine how this feel. You're going to be all right. Da, 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 da. I've been hearing it over and over. But this is usually from people that are still with their spouse. So today, God was like, okay, I see what you're doing. The young lady here had just lost her fiance of 7 years. Then right before I got to her, I had to pick my grandson up and take him to, this young lady helped my daughters throw me one of the best birthday parties I had ever had. And it was, we had comedians, and it was just food was delicious. So I had to take my baby to Jeannie. And as soon as she saw me, she said, "Can I hug you?" And she hugged me, and she looked at me. She said, "Oh, you look so good." She said, I don't know how, because I couldn't come out my house. I don't think I left my house for a month or two at least. And she said, "And to see you out, and you look good." Now, y'all, I didn't know I looked good, because I don't feel good, right? I literally threw on my little black sundress, took my brush to my hair, and out the door I went. But for some reason, everywhere I went, I was being told how beautiful I was. Now, when I got here, I had to go to my car to get a pen so I could write down the information and stuff, y'all. And the young man that was out there holding that sign, I almost didn't hear him. And he said, "Go on, mama. Walk that walk then." And I said, "Huh?" He said, "Walk that walk." And I laughed. And I'm like, am I walking different or something? And I walked up through steps and went back in that door. He said, "That's what I'm talking about. All right." I'm like, did my steps change? Is my walk different? Am I glowing? Because I got compliments everywhere I went, y'all. And I wasn't trying to be cute. You know how you want to hide inside yourself? Hold on, let me keep that going because I forgot. That's one of the how you want to hide within yourself sometimes, even out in public, but you got to keep going. Well, that's what I'm thinking I'm doing. I'm in black sundress, flats, nothing special. Nothing special, y'all. And I was told I was beautiful everywhere I went today. Hair is not curled no more. But this lady walked up to me and she said, I've been wanting my hair like that. That is so pretty. And I'm like, thank you. I said, it needs curling, but thank you. I mean, it just kept coming out of nowhere, y'all. So, because of how good I was feeling, when I got home to take my son his food, yes, and it is Thursday, y'all. My husband, threw this in the car on twice. Hold on. We gotta get a little bit. I ain't played it in a while, y'all.
Slow kiss on your neck while the record play. Hands is on your waist while you start to sway.
Just let me have just a little
Way
snippet.
you move got steady losing control. Girl, roll them hips nice and slow. Bended you over, eased it in, and you eased it back. Lord have mercy, girl, you're throwing it back. Oh Lord, look at you, baby. Hold up, baby. Slow that motion right
That's my boy. Another AI, Teddy Banks. Baby, I'm sorry. I love me some AI. Y'all keep doing this AI like that. Y'all celebrities gonna be in trouble. Anyway, so all that's been like that. So I take my son his food. So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Because I had my mind set. I wasn't going to go to mommy's wake and I wasn't going to go to her funeral because I just wanted to remember that gold glow that I saw around her hospital bed. It was so beautiful. It was so bright. And she was like, it was just like this angel laying there. And I was like, baby, do you see how beautiful she is? Even though she's fighting, I just saw this beauty. So I wasn't going to go. So I told, let me rewind a little bit. I decided to learn to be more assertive. This earth angel is listening, and I'm being told to be more assertive. Don't be afraid to speak up on what how you feel or what you want to say, all because you're trying to worry about somebody else's comfort. So this morning, a friend, someone I call a sister, came to me and she asked me if she could hug me. But I was still angry. But I hugged her. And then all of a sudden I drew this little power. I felt this tingle. And she started talking to me. And I was looking straight ahead. I said, yeah, but sis, I can't lie to you. I am extremely pissed with you. And she said, why? And we talked. And I said, because I felt like you brought a piece of what was going on here out there to his burial. And I didn't want that there. And she said, but I wasn't lying. I said, no, you wasn't lying. But that wasn't the place nor the time. I said, so I've been so angry with you because of this. But we talked. Now, had I not talked that through, had I not voiced how I was feeling, I wouldn't have understood where she was coming from. And then to find out she'd been taking care of my baby inside this house. Because he'll call me when he says what he wants to eat or to check on me, or I'll call to check on him. But she was getting up, cooking, and feeding my baby too. And she let me know in no certain terms that I don't care what go down. Ain't nobody messing with him. So all day it's just been an opening. Like I've been waking up bit by bit by bit. So my last appointment, I was sitting there anticipating, because I'm like, it's getting time, and now it's time for me to go to this wake. What you want to do? But I was sitting there quiet. So I had started playing divorce court or something. I was watching, I think that's what it was. And the lady next to me, so what are you watching? And next thing I know, we're holding a conversation. And then another lady gets wheeled in a wheelchair this time. And she says, she hear us talking, and she said, I want you to know I understand too what you're going through. She said, and they'll also be on here, so they'll see this video today. Karen and Cecilia. It's either Cecilia or Cicely. I'm going to get it because that's my new sister in Christ. I'm going to get it. You drop a heart down here under this when you see this today, baby girl. Because I want you to know how grateful I was for you and Karen today. I was sitting there and we was talking and I was doing good. Hadn't cried too much all day. And then I told them, I said, well, I did good till I got in here and I had to check the box. Widowed. I said, I don't even want to say the word, let alone check the box. And then the tears started falling. I said, sometimes I feel alone, like somebody done stripped half of me apart. And y'all, when I tell you them angels sung at the same doggone time. Now the lady on the right, Karen, she talks a little slower. But when I tell you they were in sync, they said, you are not alone. You are never alone. So Cecilia asked me, I'm gonna call you CC till I get it right. How about that? We gonna get it right because we gonna talk. I'm gonna get it right. But she asked me, she said, what's your sign? I said, I'm an earth angel. She said, I knew it. I could see it. I knew it. She said, can I have a hug? Oh my God, I know now, I know. And she got up and they came in together and they just held me. And they just kept telling me, you're not alone. You're never alone. You're never alone. Before I left there, I had 2 new sisters. They had their phones out first. Keep putting my number in, you hear me? So I left there with a little bit more. I'm like, okay. Y'all, I pull up to mommy's wake. Now that very circle that we've been talking about lately was standing at the door. So now I'm thinking, should I turn around and keep going? Oh no, then they gonna, think you scared or something, something like, but nah, I ain't no pump and I ain't trying to start no bull either. Because I do have respect for that woman on the other side, or that woman's shell on the other side of that door. So I didn't say nothing. I parked away from them. Got out, got my keys, locked my car. Proceeded to the door. My grandson, the one we've been talking about, was standing there first. I go around him. Then his mother is standing at the door. Now here was my test, y'all. This was my test. And wow. I'm gonna explain it in just a second. Oh, damn, she said this. So she said something to me first. I didn't say nothing to her. She acknowledged me first. You're not going in here. I said, I'm not even talking to you. And she said, well, you're not going in here. That's when I felt this joy, and I laughed, and it was so fucking, it was funny, y'all. And so I laughed. I got in the car. I'm laughing And I couldn't. Now, let me explain the laugh. I have a few young ladies that I follow, that I subscribe to their channel, tarot readers, that don't know you from Jack. They simply do readings to whatever cosmic person this reading is for. You take whatever's resonated for you. I was laying in my bed when one of them said, I was literally laying there crying about my husband. And one of them said, "You about to laugh out loud. You're about to feel this immense joy and you're gonna laugh. And you're not gonna even understand where that laugh is coming from." Y'all, it happened today. It happened today. I got in the car. Now, a little part of the Virgo in me was still there. So I contacted a couple of people and I'm like, hey, what I told y'all was going to happen is going on up here. You know, boom, 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 you know. Now, what I could have done and what I would have done, because he had already told me what to do inside the funeral home, was pick up the phone. I could have had an officer pull up and walk me inside. I'd have kissed mommy still. Yeah, come on outside and got in my car and left. I could have done that. But y'all, I'm not trying to be them. I don't want to ever be that type of evil in my life. So then I come home, y'all. I'm laughing. I come home, I'm good. I'm feeling good. Then I get home and got to defend my motherfucking... excuse me. Hold on. Let me recheck that. Then when I get home, I found myself having to defend my husband's final wishes one more again. So here's our conversation for today, y'all. We finna talk. Your mothers, your dads, your uncles, your people. We put wheels in place. We talk to our people around us, our family, our friends, so that everybody will know our final wishes. So there won't nothing go down that I wouldn't want to go down. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask y'all this. At what point does the dead's wishes are no longer to be honored? I was told that regardless of what my husband said, regardless of what his wishes were, I should have allowed them in. I said, like I said, until you find a love like I've had. Because at this point, we were telling me about how you were here first and how you were Mrs. Sanders' daughter-in-law first and how you were. So now, I had to bring that in. Because no matter what nobody say, y'all, and my sisters, Lisa, and that's one of his baby mothers, Alicia, that's another one of his baby mamas, one of my sisters. Gwen, before she left here, we had odds at first. But that was my sister. She prayed for us harder than anybody while we were seeing about mommy because of all this mess that was going on. And if she was here, she would tell y'all too. But no matter who he slept with prior to in his past, I'm the only one that sported the ring. I'm the only one that carried the name. Okay? So now, Y'all tell me. I sit up and tell y'all my wishes. Matter of fact, here we go. I want to be cremated. I want my kids to cremate me, find a beautiful park, get like 3 or 4 bounce houses, and make sure the kids got bubbles and toys and all kinds of stuff to play with. I want y'all to fire up pits all over the park and have food everywhere. Celebrating me. Get birthdays, lots of birthdays, and turn that bass up. Okay? Lots of birthdays. Those are my wishes. So, now even if I pay for my little cremation package and everything, do I seriously got to be worried that my kids are going to be too much in their feelings to honor my wishes? Because they all know them. They even told my sister on the porch. My sister said, you know, we ain't never talked about your final wishes. My daughter told her. Huh. She said, oh, no. Mama wants dot, bop. And she's absolutely correct. So, when I close my eyes, children, unless I say otherwise later on in my life, they can't even pay respects in my death. And my family got, y'all already know the names. Those are my wishes. I don't understand this. Why do y'all feel like... Hold on, my lips dry, y'all. What? I was raised with grandparents. I was raised with roots, with boundaries, with we were taught respect very, very early. Cause cause I'm finna hear a little piece of that, but yeah, y'all help me understand this. Now, green jar, this is where I need y'all to help me, baby. Y'all gotta label it. Y'all gotta label it, cause whatever the hell was in this white jar got base mama feeling real good. Whatever this was, this is not the grape. I got the grape. I ain't tried the grape, but this one right here, y'all better try these folks out. Anyway, when do you stop honoring the dead? When are they no longer important, y'all?
Body starts shaking, eyes go tight. Go crazy, let it deep inside. Severing this till you're satisfied. Teddy talking soft while listens close. Talk to you, every word slipping nice and slow. I ain't gotta boast, things ain't gotta brag. I just whisper in your ear, watch your whole body say.
That grape good.
Bite your lip when Teddy leans in. That little sound, let me know I'm clear. Your whisper don't stop.
I've missed this.
Under your breath, that's when Teddy know to give it to you till it ain't none left. Them feet says turn up when Teddy take control. That slow kind of walk that get in your soul. You ain't gotta say it. Teddy can read. I was learning how to know what a woman's need. Teddy ain't playing games, ain't rushing the prize. I like how desire.
Now, I was recording earlier, so I had to redo this because my niece called me. And I swiped it, and I told her through this video, hey, baby, I'm going to call you in a minute, blah, 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 blah. But she called me again. So I didn't want her to think I was mad, so I had to stop that video. But my niece called me and she said, Mimi, if you want to go, I said, baby, let me tell you what I'm not going to do. Let me drop Teddy just a little bit more. Like I told her, baby, if nobody in this world is going to honor them the right way, it should be us. You done dressed your granny. Now to keep chaos and bull down, Annie'll stay at home. She said, Annie, I said, because see, that'll make me them. And I'm not gonna bring chaos and disrespect to mother's funeral or her viewing. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. But y'all, I laughed when I should have been angry. I know me. You know me? I know me. Because I got my ass out that motherfucking car. I didn't give a shit what was standing at that door. Do you understand me? I didn't care. I didn't even count. I did not care. You understand me? So that me was still there. But that new me said, you got something better coming for you, baby. You've been glowing all day. God been talking to you all day. He been sending angels to you all day. Now, you good? I'm good. Now what do you want to do, Earth Angel? I started my car and I left and I came on home. I didn't make a scene. I didn't act a fool. I wasn't disrespecting. But no. You weren't gonna get to walk up in there and disrespect my husband in his final days, in his last days. You weren't gonna get to walk up in there and kiss and hug on him when your final words to him was, I'm not kissing his ass. That's why I played that song. I speak what they fear to say. I'm not gonna be quiet anymore. I'm not. I stand on what I said. I'm living for my husband now. And that's why I'm here, y'all. That's why I'm here in the evening chilling with my music going. Because I heard that loud and clear. Turn around. Because I turned around, I met another angel that had went through already. And as I was getting in my car, she said, Mama, you got this. You got this. And it was like, I don't know if I'm changing or something, because I had to come to my car at first while I was in there to get the pen to write down the information. And the little guy that was holding the sign, he said, oh, walk that walk there, Mama. And I'm like, am I walking different? And I said, huh? He said, walk that walk. And when I went up the steps and I went on back in the door, he said, that's what I'm talking about. Them angels been cheering me on all day today. Them angels have been cheering me on all day today. Even called to let me know, hey, if you decide this is what you want to do and you really want to go, we've made you a way. See, we've made you a way that cannot be stopped. But I don't want my baby girl sitting up there strained and worried about what somebody gonna do or say. Because then we're bringing chaos. We're bringing disrespect. We're going against her wishes. Baby, I came home and got me a shower. pulled out the little stuff so I can show y'all. I didn't show y'all the jars. But like I said, green jar, I need y'all to mark the jars. Mama need to know. I know one of these is skunk. No, not skunk. Gorilla glue. Some kind of glue. No, super glue. Wait a minute. One of them super. I think I might know which one gonna be super glue. Hold on. I remember the smell from that bag. Hold on, baby. Let me see something. Okay. Well, I know which one is my super glue, so I'll mark it. This is super glue. Now, I've had super glue before, but I like trying it from different places because you never know who may have the best version. But again, I can't remember what I have in this one. All right, green jar. We got to put some names. Because, like I said, whatever that was in the white tube was freaking fantastic. And the grape tastes so good. It tastes like a grape soda. That's like a grape fountain soda or something. So this one's like grape soda. I got some in the table that tastes like grape Hubba Bubba bubble gum. This tastes like grape soda. So like I say, just because it has the same name, maybe a different strand of it. Y'all, my husband's phone ringing made my heart jump. Yeah, his phone is still on. Ooh, I miss you, baby. I miss you. But I want to say thank y'all to my angels today. Karen, Cecilia, my baby girl from the shop. I thought I had wrote your name down, baby. From up here at Lancaster. Like I said, there are several locations for them. They even have one in Dallas on 5012 East Grand in Dallas. They also have, like I said, the one on Lancaster is not complete. There's actually really nothing inside but like 2 glass case, and they got a few of their product inside. But there's nothing inside that big building. So she wanted y'all to know that the one on Brentwood Stair is a complete shop. So y'all go there. But if you just want to meet an angel, stop by the one on Lancaster. Thank you, baby. But like I said, they also do smoking paints. If I didn't say that earlier, every Friday and Saturday, where you literally get to sit down and puff and paint. So I'm definitely gonna check that out. Another one of my angels that I bumped into today that sent confirmation in the air had been with her, had lost her husband of 20 years. And that was Miss Jenny. She threw me one of the best parties, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, Base Mama about to turn up this year because I already reserved the VIP. But wherever this new venue she throwing, I said, hey, lock me in for VIP. She said, I got you. So, baby, I'm gonna be front and center again. But this time, Base Mama is gonna be featured in the house yet again, another birthday. So I'll keep y'all updated once I find out the venue, find out what comics we're gonna have that night, so that we can all laugh together. I wonder if it's a way, I don't know, I'm gonna check into something. Cause even if you, Blizzy and Tom and Brendan and all y'all can't be there, I'm gonna find out if there's a way I can make it so that y'all are there for Base Mama's birthday too. We gonna turn up. We gonna turn up. Y'all, I haven't felt this good since he passed. I feel lighter because they've been talking. The angels have been everywhere just talking to me so clear today. And when that devil stepped up there, y'all, I laughed. I laughed. It was so funny to me. Because you're not stopping nothing. If I want to get inside, I can get inside. But I chose respect. I chose to honor. Yeah. I don't know where you get to stop honoring the dead. But seriously, y'all, I want to know, do you really believe that when their eyes are closed, that what they feel is no longer valid? I want to know. I want to know. We finna roll out, y'all. I love y'all. And it felt good coming in today, y'all. This Earth Angel missed y'all. I'm gonna work on continuing to come in here, even if it's just to vent a little bit or to speak my piece. But it was so beautiful to watch God work today. And I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't have to say a word. But he said, when God said he got you covered, woo, ooh, I love it. I love my God. Tonight, I think I'm going to get some sleep, y'all. I done had my Botox injections. Like I said, I'm so numb. I'm not in any pain right now. Nowhere. He literally, I don't feel pain nowhere today. Love y'all, angels. And drop your name down here from me from the green jar. My little chocolate drop, put your name under this video so I'll never forget it. Because like I said, you're going to be seeing mama. You know that picture I got on my Facebook thing? I knew it was a reason I resonated to that photo. Unbothered, unfazed. This angel been getting blessed every day. Ooh. Please, y'all let me know when y'all going live again. I'll make myself available. I'm ready. I feel pretty doggone good now. I know this is going to be a long walk, y'all. And it's not going to be easy. But every time I feel like I'm about to break, woo! Baby, they came from both sides of me today. They hit me everywhere. From the smoke shop, doctor appointment. It was everywhere. And all day I've been being told, you are absolutely beautiful today. I didn't do nothing special, y'all. One lady, I love your hair. It ain't even curled. I done cried it out and laid on it. So I don't know what I'm radiating. But Base Mama ain't going nowhere. I love y'all.